I will be leaving too, Mr. Rochester.
Soon to forget me.
I will never forget you. You know that. But I see the necessity of going. It's like looking on the necessity of death.
Where do you see that necessity?
In your bride.
My bride? I have no bride.
But you will have.
Yes, I will. I will.
So you think I could stay here to become nothing to you? Do you think because I'm poor and obscure and plain that I'm soulless and heartless? I have as much soul as you and fully as much heart. And if God had gifted me with wealth and beauty, I shouldn't have made it as difficult for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you. Oh, there. I've spoken my heart. Now let me go.
Jane, you strange, you almost unearthly thing. You that I love as my own flesh.
Don't mock me.
I have no love for Blanche. It's you I want. Answer me, Jane, quickly. Say, Edward, I'll marry you. Say it. Say it, Jane. Say, Edward, I'll marry you.
Edward, I'll marry you.
God forgive me.
Edward.
God forgive me.
I see the necessity for leaving you, but it is like looking on the necessity of death.
Where do you see the necessity?
In the shape of Miss Ingram, your bride.
My bride? What bride? I have no bride.
But you will have.
Yes, I will. I will.
Then I must go.
Now you must stay. Jane. Dear Jane. It is to you that I offer my hand, my heart, and a share of all my possessions.
You...
Listen to me, Jane. I love you with all my heart and soul. Say to me, Edward, I will marry you.
Edward.
Say it, Jane.
Edward. Dear Edward, I will marry you.
The necessity of departure looks like the necessity of death.
Where do you see the necessity?
Where? You have just placed it before me.
In what shape?
In the shape of Miss Ingram, a noble and beautiful woman, your bride-to-be.
My bride? I have no bride.
But you will have.
Yes, I will. I will.
Then I must go. You said it yourself. Mr. Rochester, do not play with me.
You must stay. I swear it.
I tell you, I must go. Do you think I can stay to become nothing to you? Do you think because I am poor, obscure and plain, that I am soulless and heartless?
But Jane, I think nothing of the kind.
If God had gifted me with some beauty and much wealth, I should have made it as hard for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you. You should not toy with my feelings as if... Oh, Mr. Rochester. Edward.
So, Jane.
Yes. So, sir. And yet not so. For you are a married man, or as good as a married man, and wed to one with whom you have no sympathy, and whom I do not believe you truly love. I would scorn such a union. I am better than you, so please let me go.
Where, Jane?
I am no bird, and no net snares me. I am a free human being with an independent will, which I now exert to leave you.
Very well. Your will shall decide your destiny. I offer you my heart, my hand, and a share of all my possessions.
What?
I ask you to pass through life at my side, to be my second self, my earthly companion.
But you have already made your choice.
Jane, be still. It is you only I intend to marry.
You are cruel to mock me.
My bride is here because my equal is here. Jane, will you marry me?
Do not joke with me.
Or do you still doubt me, Jane?
Entirely.
You strange, you almost unearthly thing. I love you as my own flesh.
Why is it necessary for you to go?
Because of your bride, sir. Your bride. I cannot stay.
Jane, you must. I can still be married.
Do you think I can stay here and mean nothing to you? What do you think I am? A machine? Do you think that because I am poor, plain and obscure, I have no heart? No soul? I have as much soul as you and as much heart. And if God had gifted me with some beauty and wealth, I should have made it as hard for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you. I am not talking to you in a conventional way. I am not speaking like a governess with her master. It is my spirit that speaks to yours. It is as your equal that I speak.
As my equal? Jane!
Let me go.
Where, Jane? To Ireland?
Anywhere I choose.
Jane, don't struggle. You're like a bird caught in a net.
I am no bird, sir. And no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will. And I will use it now to leave you.
Jane! I offer you my hand, my heart, and a share of all my possessions. It's you I want. Will you marry me?